if I have Google Contacts, Chime, and Dotloop, and Mailchimp and
Ooh, I like
Command, for
this. I like where you're
example,
getting. Yeah.
if I change the contact information in Google Contacts, is it then going to change the contact information?
If it's the same contact, it is, right? If I'm making now, in my setup here, I've only got Google actively running. But if I were to activate right about this sync,
Yep.
you got it, right? Chime sits at the center, right? I'm making a change on Randy Carroll's contact record on my phone. Say I'm adding a phone number. That sync, this sync here, will pick you up. I can view in the history log where it's picking up on that change. But obviously, then Chime has this detected the change on the contact of Randy Carroll. Sure enough, the other sync will pick it up, right? It's actually a real-time sync, which means here's the truth bomb. It's only every 5 minutes. So every 5 minutes we pull for changes, but sure enough, we will detect, oh, hey, look at that, Randy changed here. So we will then propagate that change that happened on Randy Carroll in Chime, and we'll sync it over to Dotloop. So in probably less than 10 minutes, because it's going to piggyback over the different apps, and we're actually working on making sure that that delay is minimized. But yeah, sure enough, it's changed. Randy Carroll will look exactly the same across all of these apps, in fact.
So that you're changing my contact record in one place and it updates in 5 or 6 places altogether. I mean, that is so helpful. I mean, consider the clients you have and how many different records you have for them across all your different platforms. Being able to have them updated in one place, trickle down through the rest, that is effectively achieving the concept of the all-in-one solution.
It is, right? It's making sure that address book, that, I mean, the most complete view that you could have of your contact database sits in Chime. This is the most holistic, this is the most beautiful holistic view that you can have. But the software that you're using doesn't always allow you to take in all of those nuances. But PySync gives you that instrument that says, all right, the people that I happen to give a label of, or a tag called weekly newsletter, right? If I'm tagging them with weekly newsletter, I know for sure that they're going to be getting that weekly newsletter in MailChimp, because I've actually defined a rule.
That's huge.
Yeah. It's about, I sometimes think of the word of like the concept of remote controlling. So you're remote controlling MailChimp by by adding certain people in a tag, or putting them in a certain group. That suddenly changes their behavior in MailChimp or in BombBomb. It's like remote controlling your apps through Chime.